I'm used to. Top down on the down like I'm used to. When you make your home like I used to.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Terra if you have never seen me before. Today I did this universal glam for prom. I feel like you can change this look up any way that you want to, you know, put a different lid color on or a pop of color in the inner corner, whatever you really want to do. It's supposed to be your big day where you just want to look beautiful. So I created this look to help you out. I really left this up to you guys to be able to change it however you want to. Or if you want to do this, just have a really easy look for prom. If you are going to drink at prom and you are a girl, okay, do not put your drink down. And if you do put your drink down, do not come and pick it back up. If you pick it back up and you take a sip and your drink is salty, somebody slipped something in your drink. I've learned that from Instagram. They tried to roofie you. If you are drunk, call an Uber. Do not drive drunk. It only takes 1 second for something to happen. If you are going to be having sex on prom night, please, please, please use protection, okay? I'm a high schooler myself. I mean, I'm not going to prom, but I know what y'all do. So have fun, but be safe. Use protection. Before we get into this video though, why don't you subscribe? Subscribe down below, and when you subscribe, hit that bell button so that you're notified every single time I post. Without further ado, let's get right into this video.
I like cash in my hair to my ass. Do the dash, can you make it go fast? Fuck the fame, all I want is them bands. If she keep on mugging, I'ma still her man. He watching my behavior cause he know I'm bad. Pussy put a spell on him, he in a trance. I do what I please and you do what I ask. He love my confidence and that's what you lack. If you think I'm still in swag, bitch, come and sue me. They watch me like
does it take red?
Today you're gonna watch me go from a generous 4 to a 10. Okay, we're going from here to here, I promise you. You want to look and feel your best on prom day. So done my brows with the NYX micro brow pencil in the shade ash brown, and now I'm going to carve out my brows. Only underneath though. I don't put concealer that I highlight with on top of my brows just because it'll make it look weird. And especially in your pictures, you probably don't want that. So if you are going to prom, I hope that you're excited. I am not going to prom this year because I am a sophomore in high school and my school does junior senior prom. So I usually pencil in my eyebrows, and I still did that today. I just made sure that I did it a lot darker because in photos, when the flash goes off, it might make all of the things on your face look lighter than they actually are. So you always want to exaggerate things for pictures. Now I'm just going to drag this concealer down onto my lids. I'm going to go with the Morphe James Charles collab. And now I'm going to go in with this shade. I'm not intentionally packing this all over my lid. My eyes just get swollen whenever I do eyeshadow, so it gets all over the place. But I just really want it on this top area. I'm going to create sort of a circle. Right, I'm just whacking the excess out of my brush and going to start feathering the edges. Going in itty bitty circular motions. I'm gonna pick up a little bit. When I say a little bit, I literally just tap my brush in it, like, and then I tapped it off. So BH Cosmetics Studio Pro 5 brush. The first brush that I used was a 17 brush. Now I'm going to go in with the number 5 brush, and I'm going to go in with this shade from the James Charles palette, and I'm going to blend this out even more. I just want you to have a easy day at prom if you have to do your own makeup. Usually I would recommend you have somebody else do your makeup, but I always know that everybody can't afford that because sometimes it can be kind of expensive. Ultimately, I do makeup how you like it. So now on an itty bitty bullet brush, I'm going to take a little bit of this shade right here, and I'm gonna put that in the, like, literally in my crease. I don't want this to overtake it because right now we have a nice chocolatey blend going on right now. So, oh my gosh, I watched the freaking Kissing Booth. So good. So good. Okay. First of all, he was freaking crazy. And that girl's a bad actor. Somebody fire her. I could act better than that. But it was still so good, you know. I just felt bad for Lee. Like, dang. He was like, saying about how he loved having his best friend because that was the only thing that his brother didn't, because he got everything that he wanted in life. And I was just like, I was watching it at like 3 a.m. so you know I was a little emotional. But oh my gosh, that movie was so freaking good. When he caught them kissing, okay, the first time he got them, I was like, okay, he's like clean up her scar or whatever. I'm like, he's gonna think something's going on. And then he came back literally like 5 minutes later and found them kissing. Like, what the heck? What the heck? Anyways, I'm gonna take a little bit of that first brown shade and blend it out. Blend the darkest brown out. This brown is so dark it almost looks black. Like, but I love romantic movies. They just do something to me. You know, I haven't found my Noah from The Notebook yet, so not in love. You don't want anything unblended in your eyeshadow, especially when you take pictures, you know. You take a picture on the side and you like with your date. So if you're watching this video, send me your prom pictures through Instagram. DM them to me at Chanel Terry. I'll put it on the screen or something, because I love prom, okay? I love seeing everybody all dressed up with their booze and they just come and do their thing, you know what I'm saying? Literally everybody pops out for prom. Everybody in their own way. So send me your prom pictures. If you know the song that I was singing earlier, that I got lean all in my bladder or whatever, they will not nominate him for a CMA, talking about it's not country music.
What? Say that again? It's not a country song.
Literally the country XM radio plays it, radio station plays it. What do you mean it's not country song? I'd be suing the Academy. I think that's for Grammy's supposed to. Now that that's all blended, I'm gonna go in and cut my crease. And then I'm gonna pack this shade right here on my lid. I've already primed with my Maybelline Master Prime by Face Studio in Blur 100 Smooth. I'm going to take my Fenty Beauty foundation in 345 and place this all over my face. I've already moisturized and everything, or, you know, some people say that this foundation dries them out. It doesn't dry my skin out, but I do make sure to moisturize really good and also prime in the areas that I know I have wrinkles, like my smile lines, things that I want to last and not crease as fast, even though they still will crease, but it's fine. They will not crease as fast. I'm a little pressed. $10 of foundation on my shirt. And now I'm gonna go in with this Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Sculpting Concealer in the shade Warm Sand, and I'm gonna put this in all of the areas that I want to highlight. And don't feel pressure to buy these things just for prom night. If you really want to, if you really want this foundation and stuff, I would say go to Sephora and get Shade Match and get a sample of your foundation. If you want a high-end foundation for the night, go and get a sample. And if you want a concealer, a good concealer is this one by Makeup Revolution, the Conceal and Define Concealer. I would suggest cream contouring, but I don't have cream contour, so. But you just use a concealer with a gray undertone. I know the Fenty Beauty Matchsticks in Amber, if you're a lighter skin tone than I am, would really work nice for you. But if you're darker, I think they have another one. I just don't know what it's called. I would suggest contouring so you can look snatched in all of your pictures. I have cheekbones like Bella Hadid, okay? Who doesn't love Bella Hadid's cheekbones? I mixed the Covergirl Clean Professional powder with the Makeup Revolution powder in, I think, yeah, this is Terracotta. Because if not, if you're a darker skin tone, this powder will give you flashback, but when you add this, it doesn't. And this is a really good powder, but the banana one, I feel like it dries my under eyes out too much, and it made me look way too highlighted, so I mixed these two and got my perfect medium. If you need to, then bake, but if you're like me and you have places like your smile lines, I do put extra powder right there, but I do not bake because I don't want the moisture to get drawn all the way out. I just really, really want it to be set and stay in place. Black Radiance True Complexion Contour Palette in medium to dark, and I contour with this shade on a it's like very, very tiny brush so that I can get into the hollows of my cheeks. And I take a little bit of this shade on a bronzer brush, put it above that just to blend it out. So for reference, my contour goes right in the hollow. This powder goes a little bit above it, and then I put bronzer in the same place. And it all meshes together, so. Going with bronzer, I think this is an extra step. You don't really have to go in with bronzer, but I do because I'm extra. So I use the Sephora collection bronzer in Canary. So, hi guys. It is like 2:30 in the morning, but I just got done editing and I was rewatching the film, and I noticed that when I was rewatching, the screen just went black, and it went black because after I imported this film and edited it, the film corrupted because it didn't get to import through all the way. But I'm just going to leave it because all I did was put on the Eyelure lashes. I'll link them down below because I don't know the name off the top of my head. And I bronzed with the bronzer from Sephora collection in the shade Canary Islands number 7. I think it's their darkest shade unless they've extended their shade range or whatever. But that was all I did, and I baked under my contour and bronzer, all that. I just baked under it with the same setting powder that I already showed you, and I contoured my nose. So that was all. Thanks you guys for understanding. If you get mascara like on your underneath, just take a Q-tip once it dries and rub it away. That's what I do. I'm going to use my Milani blush and Rose d'Oro. I love this blush. It is so pretty. It does have shimmer in it. If that's not your kind of party, then don't buy it, but I really like it. So we're going to set my face with this Wet n Wild Photo Focus Natural Finishing Spray. It doesn't make you look oily, but it will take away the powder and it'll hold in your makeup all day long. So now for highlight, I'm going to take this Wet n Wild highlighter in Golden Flower Crown. It just looks like this. You can't see it, but it is so pretty. The perfect golden highlight. And as soon as my highlight as soon as this kind of sets, then I'm going to go in and apply my highlighter. NYX lip liner in the shade Espresso. This is my favorite lip liner. It's Anastasia Beverly Hills lip gloss in the shade Toffee on the outside, just to like even this out and not make this liner look so crazy. And then on the very inside, I just use this one in Butterscotch just so it gives my lip a highlighted effect. Okay guys, this concludes the video. This is the final look. Thank you so much for watching. If you stayed all the way to the end, if you haven't subscribed already, what you doing? Pause the video right now and subscribe to my channel because you're probably gonna watch my next video. Have a fun time at prom. I love you guys so much. Follow me on all of my social medias, all at Chanel Tahiri. Bye guys.
But dancing, that's what you like. If you think I'm still in swag, bitch, come and sue me. They watch me like
Like, does it take